सब्सक्राइब करें, प्रेस करें बेल आइकॉन और पाएं मुंबई, नवी मुंबई एवं बॉलीवुड की ताजा तरीन खबरें।
While the coronavirus pandemic is driving the world crazy, what is unbelievable is that the superpowers of the globe, with world-class technology and health infrastructure, have been defeated, being brought down to their knees before the deadly coronavirus. The virus outbreak has had its worst effects in quashing the powerful major economies of the world. Even as superpowers have failed to contain the spread of COVID-19, there is one country in the world that has won against the virus, and yet the world does not know about it. Since we are fascinated by popular nations like the United States, Germany and France, we have underrated the capabilities of the less popular ones. We haven't learned from the efficient quarantine policies of Vietnam because it is unpopular. We haven't learned to fend ourselves amid a global health crisis from the South Pacific Islands because it is unknown. And most of all, we didn't learn about how to win over COVID-19 from Taiwan because it is undiscovered. Taiwan has reported only 438 cases of COVID-19 with 6 fatalities. For a long time now, Taiwan's dynamic plans have curbed the country in reporting any new locally transmitted cases, though it is shocking to report that Taiwan is situated right next to the epicenter of the virus, China. Here's what Taiwan did. While the outbreak of COVID-19 sparked lockdowns and confinements across the globe, yet Taiwan didn't shut a lockdown itself. Rather, it banned flights, adopted border quarantine measures, including on-board quarantine, fever screening, health declarations, and a 14-day home quarantine for passengers arriving from nations it listed under the Level 3 warning. Socially distancing themselves in a unique way using phones, Taiwanese cooperated with the government with no protests or fights whatsoever, as the government harnessed technology in tracking down people with their phones while calling them twice a day to keep checks. Taiwan saw its children attending schools, and even their sports events never halted but kept on going with a quarantine-friendly audience. Taiwan citizens came together in unity, and that's how, after 5 months, Taiwanese are now living the lives which most of us still dream and long for. Taiwan's effort stands apart from the world in handling the crisis beyond imagination. Taiwan is now helping global economies by offering over 17 million masks around the world. What serves as a lesson here is that there are many robust, underrated countries across the globe leading as examples on how to combat COVID-19 and win over it. It's time we give Taiwan its due recognition and learn from their ways of defeating the pandemic all by themselves. Because if they can, we can too. With Madeline Ravi for NMTV News.